What's going on, brothers? It's Mgtow, you know the name? Got a video for you. It's entitled Selfish Part 2. Here goes. So, Cam Newton took a whole lot of slings and arrows from these Trollops who don't call themselves bad bitches, but they defend females who are self-proclaimed bad bitches because of female-owned group preference. And I gotta say it like this. Cam Newton is not wrong. A bad bitch is just that, a bad bitch. You know, she can't cook, she can't clean, she can't shut up, she can't keep a man. And her life, for the most part, is just chaos. And one thing that they prize more than anything is being selfish. But today, if you are a man, you can't be selfish. You can't have self-preservation. You can't look out for number one. Because at one point, if you were selfish, then that means that you're an asshole. But today, if you're selfish, then that means you're a threat to national security. You're not taking one for the team. You're not being a useful idiot. You're not being a scapegoat. You're not being a blood sacrifice for broke single mothers and for ditch pigs and brainless thoughts who are trying to part you with your resources and convince you that what they're doing is okay. And this is exactly why this Mgtow philosophy will remain on autopilot for the foreseeable future. And the same goes for SYSBM. Same goes for SYSBM, because these Trollops today, they want to have their cake and eat it, and their bad habits are being displayed all over social media to the point where even young men are just repulsed by it. They don't want anything to do with it. You see, they stunk up the damn place. Young men aren't stupid. Men aren't stupid. We learn, adjust, and adapt. That's what we do. I mean, let's be real, brothers. It's simple mathematics. 1 tablespoon of zinc plus 1 brainless thought equals child support. Young men understand this. That's why they've taken their wallet and broke wild for greener pastures. And you want to know something else? I'm helping them. That's right, I'm going to continue to help them. You see, 20 years ago they called you selfish, but today you're a threat to national security because you are single. You're single, you're not chasing tail, you're not buying houses, you're not buying wedding rings, you're not spending $3,000 a month chasing tail or showering these brainless nugatory thoughts with shit they don't need. I'm gonna say it like this. This is how the legacy media tells you that they are dying a death by 1,000 cuts. That's what this is. You know, they can't force you to be a useful idiot. They can't force you to be a workhorse. They can't force you to be a gimped out punching bag for these nugatory trash bags, these ditch pigs, and these psychotic malcontents who will sit up here and say that you're selfish, but they will encourage women to be bad bitches. And that title, bad bitches, you know where these Trollops got that from? They got that from Cardi B. You know, the same Trollop who bragged about drugging and robbing men. The same Trollop who pretty much okayed young women and said that these bitches, or they can not cook, clean, or wash, but they should get a wedding ring anyway. The same ones who get on social media and say, I shouldn't have to work for a ring. I shouldn't have to do anything. They're nugatory. And enough young men understand that. The Gen Xers understand that, and even those boomer simps who have a problem with the youth of today, they understand that. But the hell with those boomer simps. They're on their way out anyway. Your brothers worth your salt, your brothers have eyes, ears to hear. Let me say it like this. When these trollops say that you're selfish, when these brain-dead thoughts say that you're selfish, when these broke single mothers call you selfish because you put yourself first and you're interested in the will to survive over than take one for the team, you know you're doing the right thing. You hear me? You're doing the right thing because Michael Jordan said so himself. In order to be successful, you have to be selfish. Well, these trollops have been selfish for over 60 years, and they've been encouraged to be selfish. They've been encouraged to kill their children. They've been encouraged to lie, cheat, and steal. They've been encouraged to beat men at their own games. It doesn't matter if a few innocent men's lives are ruined, all this massive dimension of the patriarchy. That right there is them greenlighting women to falsely accuse men of rape. And now we fast forward to today. There are too many single men out here in Western civilization, and that's worrying. Who's it worrying for? It's not worrying for single men. It's not worrying for men who've retired. It's worrying for the legacy media. It's worrying for the demented creatures in high places who steal from you every time you get paid. And it's worrying for the nugatory trash bags and gold-digging leeches who can't shoulder the financial burdens despite telling the world they're strong and independent, they don't need no man. Well, it sucks to be them. Life is tough and it's tough when you're stupid. Let them learn from experience. It is what it is. And I'm going to say it like this. The main reason why this philosophy is on autopilot is because of the trollops over on TikTok who are posting cringe contraceptives every fucking day. They're doing the groundwork. They're doing the grunt work of pushing this philosophy. Well, you can get on social media and say things like, I don't know who needs to hear this, but men ain't shit. Well, you can get on social media and say things like, false rape accusations are no big deal. Well, you get on social media and say things like, well, women who have gonorrhea, that needs to be destigmatized. Gonorrhea is no different than strep throat. There are tribes out there actually saying this. But because of them, this philosophy will remain on autopilot for the foreseeable future. They did it to themselves. And they're selfish. And they're encouraged to be selfish. Their life is going to get harder and harder. Sucks for them. Brothers, master your life game and perfect it. Do that. Keep your head on a swivel and stay safe, stay vigilant during these perilous times. It's L.O.M. Mgtow. That's all I got. If you like the video, like sharing the commentary, like the verbal karate, feel free to subscribe. If you're enjoying this, my channel, you find a tip jar on the upper right hand side of the screen. That's the G+ icon. Alright fam, alright brethren, you know what's real, you know what's in SY. As for these trollops, these ditch pigs, these psychotic malcontents, and those that problem we say now we say it, give them nothing. This has been Mgtow PSA. More to come, tight. See you soon.